morning. It's a bright early morning, still dark out. I told you guys the other day I was going to talk about fuel cards. I never got around to that. And just in case this is the last video before Christmas, which I don't think it will be because I'm working on a really cool app that I think you guys would like. I just want to say I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. But anyway, wish all you and your families a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So anyway, so the fuel card I use is Nastic, N-A-S-T-C. It's a nice little outfit out of just north of Nashville, Tennessee there. They provide a really nice fuel card. Their fuel discounts are within 5 cents of LCAP, and you truck drivers know what LCAP is. That's Landstar's discount program for tires and whatnot. They have the best fuel prices in the country, and Nastic is within 3 to 5 cents of that. Sometimes even matches it, but in my experience, everywhere you go, you're within 5 cents. So it's a pretty phenomenal discount. And we're talking, 20 to 50 cents off a gallon at TA Petro. Excuse me. Dropping a sticky note. Some things are expensive, by the way. Who knew sticky notes would be so cotton picking high? But anyway, so yeah, the Nastic fuel card does come with a membership. You can get the EFS card through other avenues. I'm not sure if the discounts are as great. And there might be better fuel programs out there. This is just the one I've found that works the best for my operation. It does come with a little bit of a price, a $250 annual membership fee. Time all that's said and done, it's actually $275 a year. And then on top of that, you have maintenance fees, like $4 per card per month. So depending on the cards you got, what your monthly fees are on top of the $250. But that $250 is not just necessarily for the card, it's for membership to Nastic, which also gets you enrolled into their free drug consortium. I'm not going to get into all the ins and outs of what Nastic provides because I don't get anything. I'm not sponsored by Nastic, and I have no affiliate. I have no connection with Nastic at all. So you guys do your own research and go blah 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 blah, because I'm not. They don't pay me anything, and even if they did, I still wouldn't be pushing them that hard because the people don't. But anyway, so that's the card I use. It works out great for my operation, and I eat all that cost. I don't pass that on to the drivers. It's just a tool that I provide for their toolbox. Because over here at Ghorley Trucking, we are pro driver. We don't pass along nickel and dime all those fees back to the driver. We absorb that cost. That's all part of that percentage pay. But anyway, noticing a lot of new technology coming up at the end of the year, man. It's really cool. Say Uber Freight, for example. Yes, Uber Freight's not what they once was. There's like any broker, ins and outs, goods and bad. You use them as a tool just like all the other brokers, just like JB Hunt. I threw JB Hunt under the bus here a while back. But you don't take that tool out of the toolbox. You utilize those tools, and you always watch that tool, because someday it might not always be a 10mm socket. You might need that 9mm socket. So keep that 9 in the toolbox, because you never know when you're going to need it. So keep that Uber Freight tool in your toolbox, because you never know. Don't just write somebody off because you don't like them, or you had a bad experience, or you called customer help and some girl from Siberia. Well, 90% of your Landstar agents are in Syria as well, so, or Siberia, or Ukraine, or wherever. So don't knock that tool out of your toolbox. Yes, Uber is not what they once was, but I logged into the web portal the other day, because I never usually just use the app, and about 6 months ago they got a web portal desktop version, and I went there a while back, but I went back in the other day because I wanted to add a new driver, and the contact I used to use to add a new driver into my app had left the company. They have a big turnover rate, with such the same as anywhere else, and so I went in the web portal to add the driver, and I noticed they had that's where you find the dedicated lanes. It's pretty interesting. You can pull up the cities like you live in, and you might see the 3 or 4 dedicated lane options. And you place a bid on that, and you win that bid for 12 weeks. I mean, you got to run that lane for 12 weeks. I think, I haven't really dug into that, but it looked really nice. I haven't placed any bids on any dedicated lanes because owner-operators don't really like dedicated running, and dedicated running is not always a good fit. Me personally, I prefer spot. I do really well running spot, and dedicated. It's a whole other ball of wax. Everybody has arguments about that. Years ago I used to run team. I used to run a 379 Pete back in those days. Team to California back hauling produce. We'd run electrical boxes from here out to California, pick our produce up and come back. Those situations, those dedicated carriers are a good thing because you got dedicated. We had 10 trucks around that and dedicated account, and it's a good deal. Of course, that company's now bankrupt. But anyway, so dedicated is not always a good thing, but unless you want a dedicated set run and coming out of your house and going right back to your house every week, it might be a good fit. And you got those customers lined up, and you service those customers. You've been doing great for years. You take them out and play around the golf, and you buy them a big fat steak every week and keep good relations. You might be able to keep it. But anyway, so there's Fuel Card Nastic, the Uber web portal. I found very interesting with dedicated lanes, and like I said, working on a cash app, not a cash app, but a fueling app. That's going to be phenomenal. We'll be releasing that here in a couple of days, hopefully by the end of the year. You guys will really enjoy that, so stay tuned. So anyway, so there was that. I had another idiotic ramble I was going to share with you, but I forgot. So maybe we'll make another video, come back to that. I forget what it was, oh yeah, the factoring company. We'll talk about the factoring company. That's a whole other video. We'll get into that. But right now we're just getting paperwork set up and folders built, drivers coming on and getting everything. Whew, it's a lot to do. Anyway, so hopefully we'll see you guys before Christmas. Got a lot of idiotic rambles to get off my chest before the end of the year. Anyway, you guys stay warm. I know it's bloody cold outside, a lot of snow everywhere. You guys keep it safe, stay between the mustard and mayonnaise, or between the fog lines, or whatever you want to call it. Keep chasing those dotted lines, making that money. You guys have a good day, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.
I'm Tom Thumb from Pittstown, New Jersey. When I'm not working in the garden, I'm checking out idiotic ramblings on Life is Good. Come on.